decision to make. They'll make the best decision for the team. But, I have no doubt that even if, which I don't think there's any scenario where Clay leaves and that's the best decision for this team and organization. But what I don't doubt is if Joe or Mike or anybody felt that it was best that this team moves forward without Clay, that wouldn't be the decision they make because they believe that. They've shown nothing but respect, loyalty, love, trust to us. So I got no reason to go into it like, oh man, they're not going to do right by Clay. They did right by me. They've done right by Steph. They've done right by all of us. Clay tore his ACL. They paid him $160 million. So I have no reason to think that our ownership group aren't going to take care of us the way we've taken care of this organization. Like I said, ultimately that decision will be Clay's. But I don't look at it like, oh man, they're going to only do what's. There's a lot of organizations that will only do what's best for the organization. This ain't one of them.
Draymond, even as you guys went through this up and down season, you get ready for this game. Before this game, when you look at Steph and Clay, how much belief is there from you about what you guys can do going into this game?
I always got belief coming into games like this, do-or-die situations. Each and every time those guys come through. Clay had a rough shooting night tonight, but he competed. Shots don't always fall. We got some great looks that just didn't go in. Shots that he hit any other time that just didn't fall. And so I always ride with those guys, man. They always step up to the challenge, and it's no different tonight. Shots just didn't go in.
You guys are proud, and you guys have had a lot of accomplishments. How hard was it to take a game like this at this time?
Loss is a loss. I don't really look at it like, oh man, this game and what happened, and then we're done this year. So it's just that.
Dre, how would you categorize this season for you personally?
Interesting. Very interesting. But it was fun. Always enjoyed playing basketball. Like I said, going to war with those guys in that locker room each and every night made anything that I went through personally worth it. Because I got to step back in there with guys that had my back each and every day. So I never really look at it like from a personal standpoint. I've had incredible years where I've been all-star, defensive player of the year, champion, all of that. It's never about what it necessarily is for me personally. So I'm always one, I take the good with the bad. Not a front runner. I don't only show up when it's good. I show up even more when it's bad. And through the ups and downs in this season, anytime it was time to show up, and I triple, and that's what I would do. And I said the bumps in the road along the way that sucked made it a lot easier to walk in the locker room and practice with those guys. So interested nonetheless. I think I grew a lot, and you take that growth, you channel it, find other ways to grow, get better, keep pushing forward.
Draymond, those first couple games of the season that you guys played the Kings, we were discussing that you had the Kings number at the time, and you were saying, well, you didn't think so, but it was just part of the learning process. Now they got one, and they get to move on. Do you have any parting ways, at least for this season, how they've been playing? Because they did have some bad losses, but they withstand that, and like I said, they got you tonight.
Yeah, it's a good team. I don't think any differently of them because they won than I thought before. What they're capable of. It's a team that took us to 7 last year, and we're able to pull out that series. But they're a team to be reckoned with. Not last year, not this year, but as the years move forward, they'll be right there. Great coaching staff, Ownership group has done an incredible job. Fox is taking that next step. Sabonis, Keegan Murray continues to grow. HB being that solid vet for them. They got a good thing going. And said down the stretch wasn't ideal for them. To even be in this situation wasn't ideal. But you got to take the cards that you're dealt and play the hand. And so, they're doing a good job of that. They came out victorious tonight. And it'll be interesting to watch and see that grow.
Draymond, even when you guys were under 500, Steve always said that this was one of his favorite groups to coach, and he really loved coaching this group. And you alluded to how much